Hello everyone, my name is Scorch HD. Welcome back to the channel, and this is Warzone 2.0. I'm going to be mainly focusing on the solo battle royale experience. I'm not a huge trios, duos, quad guy. Sometimes I do like playing with friends, not really my thing. I prefer to play alone, which is solo experience. So far, it's been pretty bad. A lot of bad things, man. I played the game just enough time. I played a couple of games since the game released every day, and I have to say I have not been enjoying myself whatsoever. And the game you're probably watching right now was a game that I got into after about probably 2-3 games of complete trash on multiplayer. I mean, dropping the worst KDs. Almost you could say I was reverse boosting, and this is the lobby I got into and still couldn't get much done. And we're gonna get to all the points why I think Warzone 2.0 is just offering such a bad solo experience. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that are enjoying the game. I'm not one of them, and I know there's a lot of other people that are not enjoying it. In fact, even Dr. Disrespect, I was watching his stream the other day, his last stream. I was watching him play this game solo for multiple hours, and it seemed like with every hour the man was losing his fucking mind. And I would too. Solo experience is terrible. You could tell he was not having fun whatsoever until he got to playing duos, and even there he was not having fun. Warzone 2.0, in my opinion, is just not fun. And let's just get into why I think the Warzone 2.0 is not only inferior to Warzone 1, but why the solo Battle Royale experience is just bad. Number one is the laggy ass servers. Now, they have gotten better. I did play a bit today, and I didn't notice as much lag in the servers, or at least not even close to those horrible laggy servers we were getting the first few days, which is understandable. I won't complain too much about that because it is understandable. It was free to play. A lot of people try to log in. It's normal that things like that happened. Still better than Overwatch 2 when it came to their launch day. So that is one point, but now should be kind of obsolete by the time you're watching this video, or in a couple of days it should be completely obsolete. But again, talking about the solo experience in general. First of all, I'd have to say the footsteps don't make it any easier. They actually buffed the footsteps in Modern Warfare, not just in Warzone 2.0, but actually in multiplayer as well. So now the footsteps are louder than they ever have been, right? They're louder than ever, which is bad because now people are going to camp even more, because if you can hear them, you can't rush, and this affects you not only in multiplayer, but in Warzone. I feel like I can't move. I want to move around. I don't want to camp. I don't want to play too slow. Now I have to play a little slower, but I still want to run. It's not going to stop me, but it does promote camping so much more, and footsteps is definitely a problem. At number two, I'd say it's gotta be the Gulag. I think the Gulag in general in Warzone 2.0, it's a horrible experience. 2v2 should not exist, especially not in solos. There should not be a 2v2 Gulag in the solos. I don't want to depend on a teammate who could be a goofball, right? He could be messing around. He could be, ideal, It's just not good. Not in the solo experience. In fact, it's not good in anywhere. The Gulag should not be a 2v2 situation. And to make matters even worse, after about 20 seconds or 15 seconds after the Gulag match starts, a Juggernaut will appear in the middle of the map. Kind of if all 4 players decide to team up and fight the Juggernaut, they can leave, which is an okay idea. Get rid of the Jug, all right? Get rid of the Jug. Get rid of the 2v2. And 2v2 with a pistol, it's hard to 1v2 guys with one pistol, right? It's just not easy. It's just so much unfun. I hate this Gulag system. I hate it, especially in solos. I want Gulag and solos to depend solely on me, on my skill. Am I better than the other guy or not? And give me some real guns, right? I have not had any good experiences in the Gulag so far. Not one good experience. It's unfun, and that should not be the way in solos. The looting system. Now, the looting system in Warzone 2.0 is honestly just meh. I can't say I hate it. I can't say I love it. Not really into it. I think just classic Warzone 1 looting system was a lot better, even though it was way too simple. It was just good. It was just good enough. This one's a little more complicated. I've been killed while looting it through a bag. Sometimes items don't equip when I want them. They get stowed, which is another thing. The plate carrier. The plate carrier should be equipped automatically no matter what button you're pressing. If you don't have a plate carrier, if you find one, it should automatically equip. You shouldn't have to grab it accidentally and stow it and realize you don't have it on and it's in your backpack. I understand. You can store 1 or 2 for your friends. That's cool. But in any case, if you don't have a plate carrier, you should be able to automatically equip that straight away and not have a stow button. It should automatically equip if you don't have it, right? How many times have I grabbed a plate carrier and realized I didn't have it on because it was in my backpack? Now I gotta go into my backpack and press a different button to actually equip it. I just don't think it's the way it should be. And that happens with so many other different items and weapons and... I mean, again, the looting system is not bad. I guess it's getting used to. But is it just me, or does it take forever to grab a gun, open a box, grab cash when you're in the cash register, and it's just bing, bing, bing? It takes so long to grab the money, man. Like, way too long. I don't know. It just feels super slow paced. Everything, the looting, the movement, the long waiting times. You know, I thought Overwatch 2 queues were bad, but that was just the first day or two. Warzone, it still has the same problem as Warzone 1, and this one seems to be even worser, right? The waiting times in this game are horrible, right? Okay, they're not horrible. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but they take so long, right? After you finish a game and die, you should be queued in straight away into the next game, and you should already go through a loading screen, and boom, you're on the plane, you're ready to jump off. No, that's not how it works, right? If you die, you gotta leave the game manually, then you gotta queue up for another game, which is a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, who knows how many minutes it is, but a good while passes by. When you finally find a game, now you're in the lobby, you're waiting, blah, blah, blah. Here's a big loading screen that's gonna take forever. Huge loading screen, boom. Then you have the pre-game lobby, another minute passes by, right? And then finally you're in the airplane, you gotta wait, okay, I can jump, you jump down, only to die to a dude who happened to grab the gun first, or just meleeed you from the back. Such a fun experience, don't you think? I think it's a great fun experience. And then, once you're dead, you have the gulag, again, a 2v2 situation that I'm not interested in, and I think it's just corny ass and cheesy, shouldn't be in the game, especially in solo, so, you know, we'll leave it alone for now. But now I gotta leave and redo everything. So as someone who doesn't have all the time in the world, and anybody who has a job and doesn't want to fucking waste 30 plus minutes to play one game, and then the game lasts, even if you do survive, you don't do anything. There might be 150 players, but man, this map is so fucking big, you can't find nobody. And that's the funny part. You don't see anybody for a long time because everybody's just, you know, crouch walking and camping and moving really slow, and they're all in the buildings. There's 1,000 different buildings to fucking see, and there's just not much going on. There's not a lot of action. And when you finally do find somebody, and here's another big one that I have with this whole system, the third partying in this game is insane. I feel like I'm playing Apex Legends, right? I hear a guy. Oh, I know there's a guy there. I go to this guy. I kill him. Shortly after, there's another guy already coming up the stairs, just sprinting towards me because he heard some action. Finally, a little bit of action. Runs, boom, boom, I kill him. And then a third guy will show up again. It's like cockroaches, man. You shoot once and all the cockroaches just fly by in. They just come in and just serve themselves. It's like, what the fuck? Third party in this game is terrible. And what makes it even more dangerous is the looting system. Because if you kill a guy or two, you can sure know that there's going to be a third cockroach coming from somewhere, right? A little rat while you're looting that bag and getting out of the looting bag and this and that. It's going to get you killed, man. It really is. And it's unfun. And yeah, third partying in this game is pretty insane. It really is. And I don't like it. Another thing I don't really like about Warzone 2.0 has got to be the fact that we have to find a plate carrier. I don't want to do that. I want to spawn in with my 2 plates, find an extra plate, apply it, and so we can all have almost the same advantage, right? But now I might go up against a dude who has a plate carrier, but I don't. So I am at a disadvantage because I wasn't lucky enough to find this plate carrier. I honestly don't like the system. I think everybody should be in an equal grounds. But, you know, I guess they try to make a more traditional Battle Royale experience. Now we have proximity chat. Now, I like that it is here. It's a nice little function. It's nice that it's here. It's a good feature. But they just made it so, like, come on, are you kidding me? H1Z1 Battle Royale, which wasn't even made by a AAA studio game or nothing, just a couple of developers from 5-6 years ago, made a better and more fun proximity chat than a AAA 3K 3-year dev game. Is like insane. What? It's not even like directional proximity chat. I personally, after a while, turn it off. I'm not interested in hearing all these dudes and kids screaming out their fucking lungs and eating chips. Not interested. I keep lobby always muted. I'm just not interested. I'm sorry. I like that it's there, but it's not for me. I can see a lot of people having a lot of fun with it. Personally, I've not had any fun experience. And trust me, I only turned it off literally towards the end because, like, nothing fun is happening. Another problem I have with Warzone 2.0 is that there's no resurgence map. There is no Rebirth Island. There's no Fortune's Keep. I understand those maps belong to Warzone 1, but there's no small map. And I'm a huge small map guy. I hate playing on these huge maps, especially this one because it's huge. Now, I do like it more than Caldera, obviously. Obviously, it's way better than Caldera, but it's just way too big. I don't have the time to, it's boring running around looking for somebody to never find anybody. It's just way too boring, man. Yeah, the map is way too big, and there's no small maps, man. I think the game, for me personally, will be a lot better once they have some kind of rebirth island or some small resurgence map. That's my opinion anyway. And, I mean, yeah, that's about it. I mean, sure, the gameplay, you know, the gunplay in general, the mechanics of the game and the way the game looks, that's all great. It's all beautiful, blah, 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 just like multiplayer, all the good stuff. But, that's my experience so far, my first impressions and solo experience as a solo player. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think? What is your experience so far? Have you played duos, trios, and quads? Are they more fun than a solo experience? Please let me know down below in the comments. Also, make sure to please hit that like button, subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the year. That would be fantastic if you could do me that favor. So yeah, again, I do like Call of Duty and I enjoy the game, but I'm not having fun with this solo experience of Warzone 2.0. I hope it gets better. I really do. I really hope it gets better, because I personally only like playing solos. So I hope it gets better. Fingers heavily crossed. My fingers are very crossed, and I hope to see improvements with time, but so far it doesn't look like we're going into the right direction. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.